Major work is now set to begin 2 years after parts of the parliamentary precinct were damaged in a fire. Parliament has formed a partnership with the Development Bank of South Africa to help with the rebuilding process. The Newzroom Afrika's Yazeed Kamaldien filed this report.
Parliament has secured 2 billion rand to fix and furnish its burnt buildings. This includes the National Assembly Chamber, hundreds of offices of members of Parliament and staff, and parts of the historic old Assembly Chamber. Parliament's spokesperson, Moloto Motapo, says the structure has now been readied for rebuilding and refurbishment.
We are now at a point where all the rubble, all the debris that were inside, that fell and got destroyed by the fire, etc., have been removed. All the assets, the furniture, everything that was inside all these hundreds of offices, including the National Assembly Chamber, have been removed as well. There is a temporary roof also that has been erected on the building of the National, rather the old Assembly Chamber, that will protect the building and the interior from extreme weather conditions during the construction work. So that was quite a lot of work, and these contractors worked day and night to ensure that we achieve our goals and timeframes.
Apart from the 2 billion rand it will spend to fix its buildings, Parliament has already spent 118 million rand on some refurbishment work. It has refurbished offices on the 4th and 5th floors of one of its buildings, creating office space so that staff can return.
Now, with these 155 new offices, members of Parliament in this new year will be coming to occupy them. And of course, we are at the final stages of identifying a venue where the National Assembly will have a longer term, will use for longer term as a chamber for their sittings while the construction is taking place.
Citizens will also have a say in how the renewed Parliament would look.
It's not a parliamentary project. It is a project that is owned by the people of South Africa because this is their parliament. So even in terms of the work that is going to happen, in terms of the rebuilding process, the designs, decisions with regard to how parliament, the new parliament must look, its integration of the old heritage features as well as the modern needs of a democratic parliament. Those decisions are not going to be taken by Parliament, they are going to be taken by the people of South Africa.
The rebuilding of South Africa's Parliament is set to be completed in 2025. Parts of the building found to be structurally unstable will be demolished. And all rebuilding must meet the South African Heritage Resources Agency requirements to ensure that Parliament does not lose its historical value. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Yazeed Kamaldien in Cape Town.